Hello, welcome to Flower Juice. My name's John McDonald and today I'm going to show you a really simple little arrangement that's going to give you a lot of pleasure. Now we're going to use these dried flowers. Now I'd love to tell you what the name of them is, but I don't know. But essentially it comes in a single type flower bunch and they're quite simple and straightforward. So we've got these as our main flower. I've also made this little construction using some flat canes. So this is a kind of product that's been kicking around for a wee while, and it's very easy just to staple it. So if you just put them in at different angles, put a little staple, you can create an interesting little frame. I've got this nice little ceramic pot, and this is really the container that we're going to use for our arrangement. And there's two ways that we could do this. We could use floral foam. And this is like a dry sec foam, which is like a firmer foam specifically for dried flowers or artificial. Or we could really just tie it. And I think that's actually probably the better way to do it. So I think, because it's when you see them come in bunches like this, you just think, this is quite hard to put all these stems into foam. But actually, it's halfway done by the fact that they're already in a bunch. So we'll just tease them into little bundles, and we'll just work on our bunch. So what I really like about these flowers is the texture. So I think these are really seed heads of some grass, but they're just really interesting. They're really quite different. And what we're finding this year is that dried flowers are really making a return. So if you've not used them before, then why not get some and give them a go? Because actually you can do different things with them. They were so popular in the past, they kind of burned out. Whereas now you could use them in different ways. So this is the danger, is like you don't want to end up with something that looks old-fashioned. So really by adding our little construction, I want to just bring this up to date a little bit. So I'm just making this into little bundles. And then we can work that into one full bundle. Now, this is always the thing with the dried, is they are a little bit messy, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. You just know that it's going to happen. Don't do it when you're trying to wrap things in cellophane at the same time, because all that dust or little bits will end up on your cellophane, so that's not so good. So we're just going to tie this off. So really I've tied this into a bunch that's got a little bit of a spiral into the stems, and then we can just cut it to go in our pot. So when I'm looking at my pot here and I want this to be up, I really actually want to cut it quite short. I'm just using these secateurs because they're nice and strong and we can just go right through it. So we've got our little bundle. I think that's so cute. We can just drop it in. So I think that sits really quite well in there, and that was a lot easier than trying to work with a foam, to be honest. So let's have a little look at our construction. So now we could put this on in different ways. Like if I wanted, I could do a couple of tall flowers, we could add this up, we can create different designs, but I want to just keep this quite simple and quite short. So we're going to keep that quite low. And when I was thinking about this, I thought it would be nice to have like a highlight flower. So what I would really like is to have an orchid, and I think a fresh orchid would be perfect. So what we can do is we can just drop in a glass test tube or a plastic test tube into our pot, into our flowers, and then this allows us to put in a fresh flower and have that little highlight. Unfortunately, I don't have a fresh orchid, which is annoying, but I do have this artificial one. So we're just going to use that. Now you could use an artificial one, but I think a real one would look amazing. And that's it. It's as simple as that. We've got a very effective design. Really, it works because there's only three elements. We've got the dried material, we've got the focal flower, and we've got the construction to add interest. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you'd like to keep up to date with all our videos, we produce a video once a week and it's released on a Tuesday. So click here to subscribe and tap that bell and you'll get notification that it's out. So thank you for watching and we hope to see you soon.